how you spending your money. There's one thing I realized. I just took a look at my wardrobe. I have like 3 pairs of pants, jeans, 2 sweatpants, some hoodies, some shirts, and that's it. I'll be on some bummy shit right now, but you know, one of the first things I learned in my entrepreneurial journey a couple years ago, the first book I read that kind of started me on this path was a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And one of the most fundamental things he said is you never spend money that you get in your job on consumer products, right? Well, so what's consumer products? Things that rust, rot, or depreciate. Clothing, cars, cigarettes, alcohol, jewelry. He said you never spend money that you make in your 9 to 5 or your day job on those items, but instead you should kind of invest that into a business, because what he says is once you invest that into a business and you get recurring income, then you spend that income on consumer items because you have money coming in next month regardless. Well, you might be saying, if I have a job, I have money coming in every 2 weeks, so what does it matter? Well, what happens if you lose that job, right? If you work in a private industry like I do, what happens if your employer gets hit by a bus? Then what? What if you're living in Detroit and you have some budget cuts? Then what? You know, they're actually closing down schools there. So in this day and age, nothing's really safe and secure. So what I would recommend, and what Rich Dad Poor Dad recommend, was invest your day job money, or night job in my case, because I don't be getting home till like 4 a.m. But invest that money into a business that is earning you income, so you are in control of your own financial destiny. And then once you're in control of your own financial destiny, then you can go ahead and start treating yourself. You know, there's orders to things, there's levels to this shit, as Meek Mill would say. And I'm a Drake fan, by the way, but shouts out Meek Mill too. There's things that have to go in order. It's like if you meet a girl, are you gonna propose to her right away after the first date? No, it's out of order. First you meet her, then you go on dates, you court her, then you engage, and then you get married. So it's the same thing with money. You don't just buy consumer items because you've seen it in a rap video, or you know, one of my favorite rappers, A Boogie, wears Balmain. I'm not gonna go fucking buy Balmain. Now I can afford it. I have enough money to buy Balmain, but I'm not going to, because there's levels to it. Right? First I have to get my fitness business going. Then after that, maybe I could buy some Balmain and post some Instagram pictures, some Snapchats, because you know damn well when I get my Balmain, everybody gonna know. But I just want to let you guys know that there's levels to things. Don't get it confused. You know, the things you do is also the order in which you do things is just important as the things that you actually do. So that's just kind of my quick thought for the day. Yeah, make sure you go get that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's kind of a basic book, I would say, at this point. Like me, I just kind of bought. I just spent a couple $1,000 on some Facebook courses within the last week. So, you know, it's levels, man. I'm just trying to get this thing going, trying to get my stuff going, and then later, shoot, I don't spend money on myself at all. I be hungry. I barely want to buy food to eat. But I know if I'm not here, well, then I can't. What's good is my goals and visions if I'm not living. So, but yeah, man, Rich Dad Poor Dad, kind of a basic book, but it gives you the general principles of entrepreneurship. And then as you go along, like me, over the years, I've gotten a little bit more advanced, more practical. But yeah, go grab that book, and just remember, don't try to keep up with the Joneses, man. It's a fool's game. Make sure you like this video, and like always, leave some comments.